Hello everyone. Hold on, let me hear myself now. No, stop. Um, Today we'll be reacting to Warframe's Wake Up Call by Legendary Drops. I want to input my 2 cents because I'm pretty sure this dude's a Destiny streamer. Should just check his own channel real quick. He's done most Warframe. Doesn't seem like he's actually relying on one specific thing. But his one of his, like, his name itself just reminds me of Destiny, so I'm like, I don't know if he's at least used to be a main Destiny YouTuber or something. I don't know. But either way, I play a lot of Warframe. I have like probably 600 hours or whatever of it now. Let me get my BB off and then boot up my Warframe so I can check the in-game hours. And obviously I'm newly mastery rank 30 and all that kind of shit, so I've been playing and stuff in game and shit like that for a good couple years now. So I just want to input my 2 cents, and like the two main games that are in opposition and is being debated about in today's modern day gaming or whatever is usually Destiny, how Destiny is bad but Warframe is good, blah blah blah. 777 or 771 active hours, where, because I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, the hours you just sit there in your orbit or whatever don't count. The only playtime actually counts. So somebody who has that many hours on Warframe, and I have about 5,000-ish hours on Destiny 2, I feel like I should speak a little bit. And I have also previously been defending Destiny a lot for a lot of the things that I'm not going to defend it for anymore. Mainly because I've woken up to it and that. I won't be chatting much to chat or anything like that this stream. I will pretty much just do what I want to be, like, yeah. I guess I could just do this actually. That's perfect. Don't need that. So we will be reacting to this video. It's by Legendary Drops, as you can see here. And get the ball rolling. I will input my sense as we go, and like chatting and just shit like that. I yeah, they really don't. They don't because of companies and game studios and all that kind of shit trying to just make a profit, which either leads to the game failing as a whole because there's not enough income, or a over aggressive, greedy as hell monetization system to where playing the game feels like you get less rewards than when you would just directly pay. Like, for example, Overwatch right now, playing the game itself feels very pointless unless you have paid for stuff in the game. Like Overwatch 1, you used to be able to earn loot boxes which could earn you skins. That's how I have most of my skins. Didn't actually pay for anything back then. And the game was fine. However, now, unless you either directly pay for the skin or pay for the battle pass, you don't earn jack fucking diddly shit. And the credits that you earn are heavily limited in what you can get. Like, if you won, say, the mythic skins, right? You cannot at all get that without paying money. Unless you want to spend the fucking several fucking months farming free battle pass to eventually get the battle pass, to then eventually get 80 mythic prisms to be able to get in fully level up mythic skin. So you're effectively heavily limited in what you can try to farm, and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it besides spend money. And like Overwatch, or not Overwatch, but Warframe, you can pretty much farm for anything. There's a very, very limited selection of stuff that you cannot obtain by farming. It's a very limited section, to where I don't think I can even accurately state it myself. I'm pretty sure Prime Access stuff, like not the frame and weapons, but the cosmetics, like Sundanas and shit, I'm pretty sure that are stuff that you can only get by paying. Or waiting and trying to get it with Regal Aya, which you'd have to probably pay for. I don't think you can trade for that. But none of that are at all necessary for anything in the game. And anything that you will alter your gameplay is obtainable by either farming a plat, or, and I'm getting it through plat, or just directly farming the item itself. Like for example, if you want to get Suzaku Prime, which is the next Prime Warframe that's coming out, which primes are effectively slightly better frames than the base frames, you can either directly farm Zaku, or you can farm up a number of plat now, and then once he drops and people farm them and begin to put sets up on the market, you can buy from other players, and then yeah, you'd effectively end up with a situation similar to CS:GO, and not CS2. I don't understand CS2. I'm not caught up on that. But CS:GO, the original, you used to be able to get skins, and you could literally sell that for IRL money, on Steam wallet money. But same shit, different story. But you can effectively do the same thing here, just with plat. The plat is the fake currency. And to be honest, I gladly pay for Prime Access packs because, number one, I want to support the company who's behind Warframe, and I get a fuck ton of shit for it. So, why the fuck not? Yes. It's not even funny. What is it? Yeah, I won't lie. Warframe is popular, but it's just not talked about in like the mainstream or a lot like most other games are. It's really weird. I won't lie as well. I've noticed that a lot of people who come to these looter shooters that launch, like for example, I will say, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Yes, the game launched with bugs and shit, which fair. All criticism there is valid for the bugs and shit. But in reality, if you know how game development works, there's not a chance that they can catch all bugs in one go. Hell, sometimes they probably struggle to find out even what the fuck is causing the bug in the first place. And shit can come out of left field, and absolutely derail the train. However, people arguing for content, PvP, all this kind of bullshit. I'm like, huh? Do you not know what kind of a game this is? Did you expect the full game from the get-go? I mean, the game, it was a full game on the get-go. However, they were expecting like tons more content than there actually was. And was art, like, wasn't even advertised or whatever. Like, they were expecting the same amount of content that is in Warframe to this day, like today, in Suicide Squad just kill the Justice League at launch. I'm like, huh? What the hell? They made a game riddled with a far too big scope, so to speak. You get a game that has its scope so wide that it will never be finished. And that's not good. But that's how these games should be as well. Like Suicide Squad Justice League has been releasing content since launch. Sure, they've had problems, but like I'm saying, it's the first fucking seasons. It's the first year. Give them some leeway to be able to feel things out and perfect the formula, their own formula, as each game has its own formula. That's just how it is. I don't believe that. I don't believe that World of Tanks inspired Warframe. I don't believe that. Oh, shit. Use that invite code if you are gonna jump into World of Warcraft, I guess. Oh, what? World of Warcraft? What the Dark Dagger? What? I've never heard of that one. I've seen it. Why do you still have regular Ember when you have Ember Prime? I'll mint that bitch. Neither should it. If it has insane peaks, that's just going to create a horrible guideline for the rest of the game. That would overall just hurt the game. That's why when games have a huge high spike at the very beginning, it constantly hurts the game, even to this very day. Even way after launch. Which sucks. What is this game? Oh wait, is it Dark Sector actually? I haven't seen much of Dark Sector. It's a game that I haven't seen much of, but I would like to find it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not on Steam or anything, so I'm like, huh? Yo, what the fuck happened to that body? What the hell happened to Super extreme stretched legs. Hmm. Is that Rebecca? Or she's changed. God damn, I couldn't even fucking recognize her. Holy shit, this is old. God damn, that changed so much. Holy shit. Not a bad change, so. Ouch. Yeah, the gaming scene has gone from create entertainment to create money, and it doesn't help when people are all, when you also get the crowd that, yeah, you have three crowds in gaming now. You have the crowd who tries to milk as much money out of the industry as possible, and then you obviously have the gamers, and then you have the people who try to push narratives and try to get as much inclusivity and all this kind of bullshit into it, which is not helping either, as it further harms the games overall. Yeah, industry sucks. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's why I like the first Ascendant as well. They know what they want to create and they're going for it. They don't give a shit about the people who complain. The only complaint I have about that game is the XP grind for your character. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh my god, this. Holy shit, this is old! Oh, what is this? Oh my god, what is this? Holy shit. You can still do this. Now you can earn it though. Straight up, like completely wipe that off the face of the earth after like realizing it. Affinity used to be a ball on the ground. What? The thing is, for a game, there's two sides to the coin. And the thing is, in reality, the consumer is always right. You'd be surprised at how. And so, comparing it to the Hostess Twinkie, whatever the fuck that is, I think it's a chocolate bar or something. It's kind of dumb because that's a food product. You eat it. Technically, you consume digital media as well. However, it doesn't disappear. I don't eat Warframe and have Warframe disappear. Once I finish the War's Prize quest, that quest isn't. That quest still is in existence. It doesn't vanish. However, if you make if let's say Hostess Twinkies began to be made gluten-free, sugar-free, all this kind of bullshit to try to make you healthier or whatever, and the people who used to eat it no longer likes the taste or whatever, nobody's gonna buy that anymore. If the product isn't good, it's not gonna be bought. End of story. So that is what I was referring to. I had very little info on it, but yeah, I will admit the current system for colors, at least, aren't really that great. I've had, hold on, let me pull up the game actually. Me go show colors real quick because I have some colors that claim to be a certain color only to be a completely different one. Let me do. I have some pets. I didn't really just go through these. For this one, I guess. Let's see. Ancient Green. Bleh. Argent Violet. There's brown, and that's yellow. Concula's brown. That's actually brown. Purple. That's pink. I think. I would claim that's more pink. Orange, that's basically just red. Ignis red, yeah, that's pink. Manic black, it's actually black. Mesa blue, blue. Origin black is actually black. Poscon crimson. It's actually that. That's just straight up a lie. Like, there's so many colors that, like, what the fuck is this? This claims to be Vitrium brown, but it's straight up just beige. Yes, you call that. I would much rather be able to use my regular colors that I can use on my frames, for example. Myself might have a generic ass color combination and then just leave it, as it's just not worth going over. So that system is still struggling from certain things, but it could be worse. It could be much worse, I guess. speaking of that, if you want an easy way to go, like find things or buy whatever, go to this website. Especially if you're on PC. If you're on PlayStation or Xbox, use this as your like price determination, and then just go for the regular in-game chat. Like for example, if I want Arcane Energize, which is like one of the best. If you go here, for my frame, actually this frame doesn't have that. It's not part of the build. My Ember build is here. Yeah, I use it here. If I were to get another one of these, which is this one is a max rank, which means I need to obtain it like 21 times or something, or 22 times. If I wanted to get that maxed out, this is how much it would cost platinum. 774 platinum. That is a ton. If I wanted to get a bundle for a Warframe, which includes the Warframe and a bunch of cosmetics, but Warframe bundles, there you go. This one, the brand new one for the brand new frame, the newest frame, is 800 plat, which includes the frame, its alternate helmet, its weapons, these two emotes, these glyphs and sigils, and then this decoration that you can place down, that I actually have placed down in here. I have it placed down over here. So, one maxed out Energize is nearly enough to get that bundle directly. So, doing that isn't actually a bad idea. Nope. Even that's not Pinnacle anymore, but all of the other ones, Incarnans, which is one of the newest types of Pinnacles. For example, this Soma Prime here, it has an Incarnate on it, which has made it even better, which is this whole shtick. Or I can go... I have this one here. To Disarmament, Chrysalith. We'll go there now. We go here, we fast travel to Caballero, as he's the weapon wielder, or the gunsmith, I guess. Here it is. Here's the blueprint. I can get this. You would originally get it by getting to a certain rank, right? A certain rank with this faction. Which you go to this fuck for. I don't remember what stand you had to be at. I think it was like 3 or something. So you get to that standing, which aren't like time limited and whatever. Like you can only do so much a day. But the thing is, even that's not right. Either, technically. Yes, you can only obtain a certain amount of standing for a day. Like for example, I can only earn like 28k, 2500. Every 24 hours. However, you can also farm up these kinds of stuff that give you a certain amount of standing per item, and you can just hand that in for standing instead. So even when your standing is drained, farm up these things and just hand them in next day. You're done. The game itself yells at you for just going AFK for an hour. You've been playing for over an hour. Please remember to take a break. So yeah, they literally incentivize you to stop playing, which is weird. Yes. Hell, you can even get relics within relic missions, where you crack the relics. As you can see on the bottom here, if you were to do 4 more, you would get a relic. So literally, when you're trying to get rid of relics, you can get more relics. Yes. Here, I can literally prove this point. Modern day Warframe. Say I want the Aeolac. Set it right there. See, bro's not lying. Surprisingly, you'd actually, like, at first, it feels painful, but once you get further into the gameplay, you just kind of take a break. You just gotta take a break, do something else, or just wait it out, really. Or you can do, like I said earlier, farm stuff, and then you farm plat by farming relics, like here. You can farm relics, sell the shit you get out of the relics, as usually it's like, if you're going to speed up an entire frame, right? Ignoring Equinox, because that's a unique thing that is not gonna be tolerated. If I wanted to, like, speed up Wisp, I'd have to create all her parts, obviously, which each take, I think it was like 12 hours, but are like 25 plat to speed up. And there's 3 parts, which makes that 75, right? 75 plat. And then I'm pretty sure it's very easily be a decent prize. A lot of people would spend quite a bit of plat, or give you a bit of plat for that. Also, is it just me, or did they up the amount of void traces you can have? don't remember them doing that. But either tons of gold items, gold rarity items, will obtain quite a ton because they can give you ducats, which is a different topic. But the more ducats they're worth, the better. The more expensive they're going to be for people who want to buy prime trash. So, if you farm tons of this shit, you're not going to be struggling for plat. You might be struggling to find a buyer, but that's a different problem. So in reality, it just and then like as well, if you get sets here, we'll go to Warframe Market again. Let's say Ash Prime, right? Ash Prime set is 90 plat directly just for that. And between like prime sets and regular Warframe sets, there's no prime price difference. They're the same price to speed up. So Ash Prime would be the exact same price as regular Ash. The only one that's excluded from that is Equinox, because it's fucking Equinox. She's a bitch. She's a bitch to farm, especially her basic regular version. She wants you to get night and day aspects, which are effectively 2 separate frames for this one frame. They all require 3 different parts. So you effectively need 8 different parts to make this frame. Farming Equinox is a literal nightmare. Literally anybody is just gonna tell you to get the plat rather than farming her. As it's easier, it's faster, it's less of a headache. Yeah. Yeah. Triburos, when he did a new account to do the star chart with only the Stog, found a problem where you don't get Warframe slots when you rank up your mastery. You get loadout slots, which are these things, which new players aren't gonna fucking use at all. And it's not gonna be at all wanted for anybody that is not, like, way further into the game. But I don't think they've touched those rewards in, like, fucking ages, so. Which they probably will touch that soon, as they have been, like, reworking a lot of new player stuff. Now they reworked Fortuna's fucking faction system to make it far easier to get through them. Crafting timer is a problem is if you cannot balance your time properly, or if you just really want to play with this new frame or whatever that you've got. But there's a way to solve that too. So yeah. Also, the quest side has gotten even better and is getting even better. Like this new update that's coming up as form, by the way. This is completely free. And things return. There's no FOMO. At best, it's a temporary FOMO, as it's gonna come back. So if you're really burnt out in the game, go play something else and then just wait for something to return. Balance your time properly and you love this game. While getting everything. That's the new Warframe that's coming up. Sea of Thieves, except it's good. Also, you have a really good way to replay the game that will also like reshape old weapons you used to be able to use. But for example, a bunch of these aren't really that great on their own. However, the original weapons probably didn't used to be used that much. However, because of these incarnates, as they're called, they're made far better. I'm gonna grab those two. I don't know if I'm gonna play the circuit at the moment. But yeah. Fortnite has actually scaled down the amount of changes that they do because people are not happy about it. So many people complain every time they add something new, and it's not even funny. I can just recall that mech. That's all I need to say, and Fortnite players will have PTSD. I'm not even joking. It's that bad. Bro, there's no fucking way it got worse. Apex was already bad. Oh my god. The only time that I paid for anything in Apex was when that one Loba Prestige skin came out. That's it. I've not paid for anything since. Or before that. It was the only thing that I bought. The only reason why I did buy it as well, because it was Wolf themed. And I liked it. And I was mainly Loba at the time. So, yeah. Fuck no. No. That's the same explanation that I have towards Sea of Thieves as well. Sea of Thieves basically just which is the only reason why the Safer Seas hurt your progress so badly is so that you're forced into sessions with those people who love to take advantage of people who aren't as sweaty as them. You're forced into gunfights that you don't want to be part of. Either you stay in the session where something that would give you 30,000 gold in the regular seas, that's also really easy and very or not at all risky to obtain. Like, they came out with this big burning blade shit. However, you can go to those same sites and obtain a cracked ball that would give you 30,000 gold, or just picking it up and selling it. You still had to do quite a bit to do it. However, you don't really have much of a risk for it because it doesn't highlight anything in the sky. It doesn't do anything. Like, nobody on the server knows you're there doing that unless they catch you off guard. Which at that point, there's a very low chance of that happening. So, you have a very low risk, very low, and a very high payoff for doing in normal high seas. However, if you were to go to safer seas, where the risk is a lot, well, not a lot less, a little bit less, like 4,000, down from 30,000 to 4,000. What? It is insane how little you can get. And then, like, an explosive barrel that still carries risk, even if there aren't other players on the seas, give you 44 gold in safe seas. Even though there's still risk. A very, very bad risk to have on your ship. The risk versus reward thing that people cry about in safer seas or in Sea of Thieves is the most hollow defense I've ever fucking heard. The fact that it's actually works is fucking stupid. The developers just don't want to risk losing their PvP sweats. That's it. They know how bad the PvP is, and yeah. The only reason why I say Sea of Thieves is still around is because no other game is matching it right now. That's the only reason why I say it's still moving. No other game is matching it at all. And no, Skull and Bones wasn't even the same type of game. No other game is Sea of Thieves. but without the bad parts or whatever. Quickly, I start a petition to get this dude in the into the thing. Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like a lot. The dev streams aren't all they do. They do prime time, which is literally just a gaming stream. Or it's just them streaming playing the game. Or something else or whatever. And then you also have dev shorts, which are effectively short dev streams. Short 15-minute dev streams where they ask where it's pretty much an AMA. It's really insane how much they actually chat to their community. Also, she's also a voice actor for the game, who portrays probably the most important role in the entire game, the Lotus. AKA, here. AKA this character. It's the most important character of the entire. What is it? Oh, never. Yeah, this is the most important character of the entire game, and the voice actor is the creative director. Look at the screen! Also, they've actually done more to it to refine it even further. Like, then they usually get, like, stuck on objects and shit like that because it... The thing is, like, as well, it's not our problem that somebody's losing their job. Because we're not the reason they're losing their jobs. Plus, should we be upset every time anybody loses their job? Because if so, then congrats, you're going to be upset 24 hours a day. For 365 days a year. People are losing their job. There's at least one person out there who's losing their job every single day. At least, not that one. There's at least one person that loses their job every day. Every day. And no, not that same person is losing their job every day. Like, there's at least one person a day that's losing their job. So if we're gonna be upset, then you gotta be upset 24 hours a day. But you won't. So shush. Yeah, guys. Yep. That everybody has unlocked. Like all armor sets, everything that's unlocked right now gets saved to that Bungie account, and then they make Destiny 3, bring those armor sets forwards as just random loot drops, and then making it so that people have access. Anybody who had them unlocked in D1 or D2 will have them automatically unlocked as ornaments in D3. And anything purchased, so like any ornament, etc., purchased in D2 would just be carried forward. All exotics as well would be carried forward. They might have to re-obtain the exotics, but they're having to just run the drops now, right? And the entire game is built up back up from zero. However, they're also trading all that kind of shit now as well. Like for example, if somebody had, let's say the 1K, right? If somebody had the 1K, but somebody else wanted the 1K, they could trade for it. And then you could use either like bright dust or just silver as a money source. Not IRL money, but in-game money. You could probably buy them with money as well. Similar to Warframe's Platinum. And you'd have a pretty good way to create a market right there. Is there anything more in this guy's video? I agree with him with a ton of his fucking things though. That happened. But if I was in control of these companies, so much shit would be different. Fucking Overwatch would have its PDE mode returned and would just be passively worked on in the background over time. Destiny would have another reboot. I don't think I could make Warframe better than they are already doing it, to be honest, so I wouldn't change anything there. But yeah, the gaming space needs to change. But I'll see you all in the next stream.